everyone, day 4 of Paws on Tour road trip. I am currently sat on the Sandringham Estate campsite. It's been a busy old day today. So the last video entry I did was when we just arrived last night at Paws, and we parked up. And then I hadn't realised that we didn't have electric hookup at Paws, so my best laid plans of heating up that lovely care package stir fry that had been delivered to me that day kind of went out the window because my microwave doesn't work when I don't have electric hookup. So I ended up having a tea of red peppers and hummus, which is fair enough, and 2 bottles of beer, and then went to sleep. And then lovely sleep. It was so quiet in that area, it was really nice. And then Buds and I got up, we pulled around for a bit, went and had a shower on their shower facilities, which was really lovely actually. I'll tell you a little bit more about their camping stuff when I tell you more about their business. But yeah, and then we pulled around a bit in the van. I've got into a little routine on the morning of putting all the bed away and everything. And then, like the geek that I am, I sweep the carpet in here and brush it out the front door. That's like my crazy cleaning thing that I have to do when I'm here. And then we went back down to the business hub area because it's meant to be a canine business hub, is Paws. And we met Catherine, who's the owner. So she lives on site. It's she's lived there for, I think she said, about 10 years, but the working farm that it's based on has been in her husband's family for at least 100 years, she said. So they've lived there, and her history was that she worked for a newspaper for 20 years and she just wanted a change, and she came up with this idea. She's always had dogs and she wanted to develop this canine business hub. So she's been open, I think it was a year, she said. Excuse me, a year all in all so far. And already it looks absolutely fab. There's the Blackberry tea rooms there. There's a groomer that rents space off her in the back, a Paws spa, which I will tell you a bit more about when we do the blog. And there's an agility field, sort of a dog training company that comes and does agility. And then she's got a secure field on part of the farm that you have to walk to, that's properly gated with a keypad and everything. And that's called Paws for Play, and it's where you can rent it from her and you can take your dogs and they can play in a really safe, secure environment. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, so we spent the morning there just chatting to them, chatting to the different businesses that were there, got lots of cool photos. But he had to go at the agility, the ladies there. I just totally crashed their session. They didn't know I was coming, but they were so lovely, and they let him have a go. And they said he had a really natural ability to kind of, he went through all the little tubes, and then he was trying to stop at the marks on the different like bridgey things, and it was really good. They were so lovely. And again, got some photos that I'll include when I do the blog. So yeah, so that was a really busy morning, but he was already shattered. And then just after lunch we went across to Norfolk Doggy Daycare, and they have, it's on an industrial unit, but they've got like a big industrial warehouse that they've just converted inside and outside to a really good doggy daycare facility. And one of the things that they've recently installed, and it only opened last week, was a swimming pool, an indoor swimming pool for them. So it's, you know, they've got all the little doggy life jackets. You'll see Buddy's wearing a little shark one in one of the photos, although he didn't want it on when he went in the water. And they've got a proper ramp that the dogs can walk down, and toys. And it's not a hydrotherapy centre. It is very much a just a play pool for the dogs who want to sort of get the confidence up a little bit with swimming and playing in the water. So we went there. Buddy had a little paddle. He wasn't mad keen on going for a proper swim, but he dabbled a little bit, and I think he's just tired. If you could just see him now, he's let me just show you. He's absolutely spark out again. Please excuse my tissues that are laid all around the motorhome. I'm still struggling really badly with this cold. I have comfort food. I had my dinner, and then I've been having nice sugary Coke, and I'm nearly eating this whole packet of cookies just to try and make myself feel better. I'm just really snotty and bleh. I'm hoping it's going to go soon, because at the minute it is kicking my ass and making me feel a bit rubbish, but never mind. So anyway, yeah, so Norfolk Doggy Daycare was fab, and we had a look around the play area. They've got lovely indoor and outdoor spaces, and like areas where they can segregate dogs if it's feeding time and they've got a special diet that they don't want the other dogs sort of interfering with, or a dog needs a timeout or anything. and that's run by Celine and her husband. Sort of a little bit of a family business for them, and they were absolutely lovely. You know, I had loads of time to sort of sit and chat, and they made a fuss of Buddy, who loved playing with the other dogs once he got away from the swimming pool. So we stayed there, and then they were so lovely. They sort of said when I was leaving, they were like, "Oh, have you got a nice bottle of wine to open when you get up to Sandringham tonight?" Because they knew I was coming here. And I was like, "Oh no, I had a couple of bottles of beer in, but I drank them last night." And they're like, "What? You can't not have a bottle of wine." So bless them, they went and got me a bottle of white wine. He'd just done the grocery shopping, and he got me it out of his car boot and sent me away with it, which was so sweet of them. They didn't need to do that at all. So that's currently chilling in the fridge. And then, yeah, we drove the sort of hour and 10 minutes across from the Norfolk Doggy Daycare to here, which is the Sandringham estate, which is my first proper campsite, part of the caravanning club. A totally different vibe. I feel a little bit intimidated. Lots of people here, massive get-ups, both caravans, motorhomes, huge awnings. It's a very well-established site. It's lovely, the facilities are lovely, but you know, they've got welcome people who come and they take you to your site, and you've got all these rules to follow, and I absolutely get it, and that's why it makes them so good, but it is really intimidating for someone like me who doesn't have a clue what they're doing. I needed to put some fresh water in the motorhome because I've got none. If I turn the tap on, nothing comes out at the minute. And he said, "Oh, do you need to fill up with water?" And I said, yeah. And he said, "All right, well, I'll take you to where there's a, so you can go to near where there's a tap." And he went, "You got a hose, haven't you?" And I was like, no. I thought they were kind of, it'd be one of them where there's a tap and there's like a 4-foot piece of hose on the end of it, and you just chuck it in the van. He was like, "Oh, you've not got a hose?" I said, "No, I've got a watering can." He's like, "All right, yeah, that'll work." So I packed up, got all my electric hookup done, and it's about like 10 different trips back and forth with the smallest little watering can I've got, just to put like half a tank full of water in the motorhome, but at least I could wash the dishes after dinner. I'm already starting to accrue a little list of things I need as I'm going along that I've forgotten or I hadn't realised that I needed. But we're here, and finally got to have my meal heated up in the microwave, which was absolutely delicious. So I've had that. Like I say, I'm having my comfort food just to make me feel a little bit better. I'm going to do this video entry. I need to write up my blog. I've got so much information to share, so many nice pictures, you know. Even just back at Centre Paws, there was just so much I can talk about. The way that she supports all the other local businesses and charities, and you know, she's I took the information about, you know, she has paintings by a guy called Stephen Nesbitt who will take pictures of you, who will accept pictures of your dog, and he can put them onto any background and stuff like that. There's just an absolute wealth of information for me to write about and detail in the blog. So it's been a really, really good day. I've absolutely loved it today. I am shattered. I'm going to get my bits and pieces done. I'm going to take Buddy out for his final toilet, if I can drag him off the sofa. He's absolutely conked out. And then I think it'll be bedtime for me. So a big walk in Sandringham Estate in the morning, and then we're going to head to the coast to one of the beaches that everyone's been raving about, which should be fun. I've got no appointments to make tomorrow or no specifics people to see, so it'd be quite nice that I can just get up and do things at my own pace and just do what I want, and then when I'm ready to move on, I can move on. So been a really nice day. Just quick shout out to my big sis who had this, probably got some half my dinner down it where I spilled it earlier, sorry, but Sarah had this made for me before I left. Like classic uni type of hoodie thing with my name on the background, so it's been perfect for today where I felt a bit blue and I wanted to snuggle up nice and cozy. So thank you for that, Sarah, I love you. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow night. See you later.